What's up, y'all? It's Alexiana. Welcome to the Lexi Show. Now, if y'all hear some noise and stuff like that, or some background noise and stuff, I'm outside, I'm in the park and stuff like that. I'm just filming this video. It's just like what Tiffany had said on The Bride of Chucky. What does Martha tell you? What does Martha tell you to do when guests drop by for dinner? You haven't had time to shop. You improvise. So that's what I did. In today's video, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be telling y'all the reason as to why I stopped watching the Zeus Network show Baddies. Now, if you're not familiar with what Baddies is and stuff like that, pretty much it's the new era, the new Gen Z version of the Bad Girls Club and stuff like that. And it was brought to light by former Bad Girls Season 4 herself, Natalie Nunn, with the help of Zeus CEO, Lemuel Plummer, and stuff like that. It is basically a series and stuff like that that pretty much details, like, it's pretty much a series and stuff like that about like these women, they come together in one house and stuff like that. They make money, they fight, they argue, they come together, like all kinds of stuff pretty much. It's a hell of a lot different from the Bad Girls Club, but yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. And pretty much I'm going to be telling y'all like why I stopped watching the show and stuff like that, and pretty much why I could care less about it pretty much. So let's get into it. Now, don't get me wrong, Natalie Nunn, if you're watching this video, honey, you put your foot in that show, like, you put your blood, sweat, and tears in that show and stuff like that, like, it's a hit, like, shout out to you, girl, you get into the bag, you making that shmoney. But one of the reasons I could care less for that show, well, first of all, let me say this, I haven't watched Baddies since Baddies ATL. Baddies ATL, it came out around 2020, that's, you know, when coronavirus was around and stuff like that, the world was in lockdown, like, yeah, like, I've not watched that show since then, and that has been long years ago. And with Baddies ATL, it was pretty much a lot of OG bad girls that came together, minus Sydney Starr. But yeah, that was the first season, and then from Baddies South on down, that's when, you know, they got other girls and stuff from other dynamics and stuff, and yeah. So, yeah, like, I have not watched Baddies since Baddies ATL, which was years ago now. And one of the number one reasons as to why I stopped watching Baddies is because, well, pretty much I'm gonna tell y'all why I stopped watching Baddies and why I stopped watching Zeus Network as a whole. One of the reasons why I stopped watching Baddies and Zeus Network as a whole is because it sets a bad example for black women and the LGBT community. Because it's just like this, bro. Everything does not have to result in an argument. It's like every time you turn around on Baddies, somebody fighting and arguing, fighting and arguing, fighting and arguing, fighting and arguing. It's like you don't have to throw blows and stuff like that to get your point across and stuff like that. Like, you can just sit down and have a woman-to-woman conversation and bing, bam, boom, be done with it. Like, everything does not have to result in a fist fight. It seems like every time you turn on the TV, it's like they fighting about something. Whether it be somebody said something about somebody fucking with somebody they don't like, somebody stole something. Like, it's like everything has to result in a fist fight, and that's not the case. You can just sit down and have a woman-to-woman conversation. Same thing with the Bad Boys Club, and I have not watched Bad Boys Club since the first season. Which there was a lot of fire-ass niggas on there, I'll tell you that much, but yeah. One thing about it with the Bad Boys Club, honey, I don't even understand why that even came to light. Like, another thing with Miss Natalie Nunn, if you're watching this, I'm not bashing you, sis. You put your foot in that show, you put your foot in Bad Boys Club, but I don't understand why Bad Boys Club came to light, because seeing a bunch of men carrying on drama like that, like women, man, that shit just turns me all the way off. Like, as men, we supposed to be able to deal with shit and move on, not carry on drama like we women. Like, that shit just turns me off. And another reason why I say it sets a bad example for the LGBT community, because as, how can I say this? As an openly gay, flamboyant, feminine male like myself, it's already hard as it is and stuff like that, you know, being accepted and stuff like that within society and stuff like that. And with shows like Bad Boys Club coming on and stuff like that, you have like the flamboyant femboys and stuff like that throwing themselves at straight men and stuff like that. When the straight man is not interested, well, that's a bad example for the civilized ones like us that have respect for the straight men. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it sets a bad example for the LGBT community, because with the flamboyant femboys like myself that got sense, that don't come on to straight men and stuff like that, and to have the ones on that show that throw themselves at the straight men when the straight men are not interested, well, that makes us look bad. And it don't matter if you're the flamboyant feminine gay male or you're a masculine gay male. Like, it just makes like gay men, gay black men as a whole look bad, you know. So yeah, and also, like, do not get me started on these auditions, bro. Like, motherfuckers, like, I've seen clips of it online and stuff like that. Motherfuckers be doing the most at these auditions and stuff, like, be fighting bitches and stuff like that, and the motherfuckers still don't get picked. Like, one thing about, they already have who the hell they gonna want to be on the show beforehand and stuff like that. Like, they're pretty much wasting their time with holding these auditions, because they already have the cast picked out ahead of time. Some of them are pretty much OGs returning, which it's time to watch the slate. It's time to wash the slate clean and start anew, because constantly seeing the same girls day in and day out, like, that shit gets exhausting. Like, let's start new, pretty much. And like I said, they be doing the most of these auditions. Like, y'all fighting and arguing with other girls and stuff like that, and still don't get picked. Like I said, Natalie and them, like, they have the cast picked out ahead of time. Y'all pretty much fighting and arguing just to look like a fool. And not to mention, I'm not trying to bash Natalie. Like, I've been following Natalie for years. I love her. But Natalie, when did you turn hood? Since when did you turn hood? I remember Miss I Run LA bitch. Like, I remember that Natalie. Like, since when did you turn hood? It's like a hood bitch, and I mean a real authentic hood bitch. They don't have to do too much to prove that they're hood. They just act like themselves. Versus Natalie, honey, you are a wannabe hood bitch and you suck at it. Girl, I'm pretty sure when them cameras turn off, Miss I Run LA bitch comes to surface. Like, you suck as a hood bitch, honey. So yeah, that's just about it for this video. Like, I just want to come on here and tell y'all, like, why I don't watch Baddies and Zeus Network as a whole. Because, like I said, it makes black women look bad, and it's a bad example for the LGBT community too. And also, I read somewhere, and I've watched some videos as to, like, the CEO of Zeus, Lemuel Plummer, and Natalie Nunn have been doing some shady shit behind the scenes as well. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, like, that's also one of the reasons as to why I don't watch Zeus Network anymore. And yeah, like, that's pretty much it with this video. Stuff like, it makes black women look bad, and it makes the LGBT community look bad as well. So yeah, that's just about it for this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to insert my social media handles over here as well in the description box down below, so feel free to add and follow me on those. So till next time, peace.